huriha befunda marhaba danam algondu abdullo muaz darbarge ranna banderi malamu migadi gati befunda mi baddu kolli china ge qawmi dos faha kurmataka bawa khas rasmiyat tibefunda hamya bagutum genestiru mataka ade china ge qawmi dos faha kurmataka bawa mi khas rasmiyat sharf kodevani rasul jumhuriya dr muhammad moiz ade mi rasmiyata dawat erbiken bada gannawa befu miharmani bada ikenfa ಮಾಯಕು ರೆಸ್ಲು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯ ಕೂಡ ಬಗುತು ಕೊಳೆಕ ತೆರೇಕ ಮಿ ಮಾಲಮ ಬಡಾಗತಮು ಮಿ ರಸ್ಮಿಯಾತು ಫೆಶೇನೆ ಅದ ಚೈನಾಗೆ ಕೌಮಿ ದುಬಹು ಗೊತುಕ ಫಾಹ ಕುರಣಿ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಆಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ ಮಹುಗೆ ಫುರತಮತುವಸ್ ಐ ನವಾರ ಸತೇಕ ಸಾಲಿಸ್ ನುವವನ ಆಹಾರು ಚೈನಾಗ ಎತೆರೇಗ ಹಿಂಗಾದಿಯ ದಾಖಿದಿ ಹಂಗುರಾಮಾಗೆ ತೆರೆಂ ಏರುಗ ವೆರಿಕಂ ಕುರಮುಂದಿಯ ನೇಷನಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಚ್ಚ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಹೋದಿ ಕುಡಿಯರ್ಮ ಕಾಮಯಾಬಿ ಫಾಹಗುವೆ ಕುರ್ಗೆ ಗೊತುಂ ಗೌಮ್ಕ ಫಾಹ ಕುರ ಖಾಸ ದುವಹೆ ಅದೆ ಮಿಹಾರು ಮಿ ಫಾಹ ಕುರನಿ ಚೈನಾಗೆ ಹದ್ದಿಹ ಫಸ್ವನ ಕೌಮಿ ತುವಸ್ ಅದೆ चीना के कौमी दुवस फ़ाहकुम के रस्मियात रसूल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मोइज़ु के इतरुं रसूल जमहूरिया के नायब उस्ताद हुसैन मोहम्मद लतीफ़ा इतुंगे मजदिहु के रईस के इतुं दौलत के वज़ीरुन्ना अदि दौलत के इस पे फ्रोम बड़ा करनवा अदि कौम तकुं राज्य खंडारो फातिबवा गिनती के सफ़ीरुन्ना अदि सरकार के मुअस्ससातु के इस वेरिमस मि रस्मियातु का बड़ा करनवा अदे चीना के कौमी दुवस फाहा कुरमट्टका बाबा खास रस्मियात कुड वगत खोलगे तरीका प्रशिक्षण दायरो महम फाहा कोल्लेंजे राज्य चीना यकी वरगाय देगा उमक आदे देगा उमक देमेदु कवानी वरगाय गुरुन तके मिगे कुरिन बिना कोफा आदे राज्य चीना या देगा उमक देमेदु का कायम कोफा वा गुरुम बलालारुगा मिफाहा कोल्लेवे कमकी देगा उमक देमेदु का सियासी गुरुन कायम कुरिता वेस्वनी आहर तके फायतु के गोस्फा आदे चीना के गाँव दुवस फाहा कुरारुगा अनेक फाहा कोल्लेंचे अनेक कमकी चीना की राज्य के वरगाय गुरु में बाबा गाँव में कम नगतो राज्य के उमरानी को तुम बोड़ती तरगी के माशो तक पूरी गेंदुम का चीना अबदु सन्ननी में दुखन मंडती राज्य यही तरीकम फोर कोद्देमो हाँ महम में चीना अन्ननी राज्य के उमरानी तरगी तुरुंग 110 गिना यही तक के फोर कोद्देमो आदि चीना के गाँव में दुवस फाहा कुरमट्टका बाबा में खास रस्मियात रसूल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मोइज़ मिहार में वाली वाडा केम्फा अद मिहार साहब मुंती बेफुना हमें मि रस्मियात वगतुं गेनस्तेना
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us at China's 75th National Day reception. A warm welcome to all distinguished guests for gracing this event. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthems of the People's Republic of China and the Republic of Maldives. please take your seats. To celebrate China's National Day, we have prepared 2 video clips to share with you.
It's hard for people to embrace change. But here, it's celebrated. Wow, amazing.
Oh my gosh, train!
Buckle up. This isn't just a show. It's a thrill ride, combining speed and savvy.
Is your blood pressure okay?
This thing is like a rocket ship.
For 75 years, China has faced constant challenges.
风沙天呀，非常恶劣的环境。
确实是面临着很多的挑战和困难。
救不回来，我们就会觉得挺无力的，也挺可惜的。
Yet it never fails to find a solution. By breaking down barriers, reaching out its hand and working hard.
中间有一次成功，它对我们来说就是一个巨大的突破。
但是我们相信，我们会看到这一天。
This once sleeping giant is working miracles.
Gyrations that go through the floor of your body.
It's amazing. As the Chinese nation has changed, so too has the mindset of its people. Ancient wisdom is inspiring today's young people to move forward. Through weddings and architecture.
Architecture is art. It has an incredible influence to the people's life.
Movies and archaeology.
中国这个博物馆热是个趋势。
They are shaping the future with a growing confidence. Innovation has become the nation's heartbeat. This nation's drive and imagination has never been so important in the world. With cutting-edge innovation, mega projects, green development, and poverty alleviation, China is forging its own path of modernization. At the same time as empowering nations aspiring to similar success. Amid escalating global uncertainty, if the world is to achieve common prosperity, China is the biggest certainty. China is continuing to make progress on its race to the future. We're taking you on a journey to rediscover an ancient country that's 5,000 years old.
And a dynamic republic that's 75 years old. It's the story of a remarkable transformation.
This year marks the 75th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China and the 52nd anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between China and the Maldives. Over the past 75 years, China has navigated through challenges and made great achievements in its national development. Over the past 52 years, China and Maldives have worked hand in hand. China and the Maldives, as close neighbors, enjoy long-term traditional friendship. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations 52 years ago, China and the Maldives have always respected and supported each other, setting a good example of equal treatment, mutual respect, mutual assistance, and mutual benefit between countries of different sizes. In recent years, China-Maldives relations have maintained a good momentum. The cooperation under Belt and Road Initiative and exchange and cooperation in various fields have yielded fruitful results, bringing tangible benefits to the two peoples. The two heads of state have charted the course and outlined a bright blueprint for China-Maldives relations. In September 2014, President Xi Jinping paid a successful state visit to the Maldives, opening a new chapter for China-Maldives relations. Over the past decade, relations between the two countries have developed rapidly, and practical cooperation has been fruitful. In January 2024, at the invitation of President Xi Jinping, President Dr. Mohammad Muiz successfully paid a state visit to China, taking China-Maldives relations to a new high. The two heads of state announced the elevation of China-Maldives relations to a comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership and jointly committed to building a China-Maldives community with a shared future. With frequent high-level exchanges, the political mutual trust between the two countries are ever increasing. In January 2022, State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi visited the Maldives. In November 2023, President Xi Jinping's special representative and State Councillor Shen Yuejin attended the inauguration ceremony of President Dr. Mohammad Muiz and visited the Maldives. In December 2023, Vice President Hussein Mohammad Latif visited Yunnan and attended China-Indian Ocean Region Forum on Development Cooperation. In June 2024, Vice Chairman of the CPPCC, Mr. Bashir, visited the Maldives. In June, Minister of Economic Development and Trade Mohammad Said visited China to promote economic and trade cooperation between the two countries. In July, Minister of Foreign Affairs Musa Zamir visited China and held talks with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, who is also a member of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the CPC. In July, Deputy Speaker Ahmed Nazim attended the South Asia Expo in Kunming, Yunnan Province. In August, Speaker Abdurrahim Abdullah attended the commemoration of the 40th anniversary of NPC's affiliation to Interparliamentary Union. In September, Minister of Homeland Security and Technology Ali Ihsan attended the 2024 Conference of Global Public Security Cooperation Security Forum in Lianyungan, Jiangsu Province. Minister of Defense Mohammad Ghassan Mamoun attended the 11th Beijing Junction Forum. On September 23rd, President Dr. Mohammad Muiz met with Wang Yi, member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee, and Foreign Minister in New York. The two sides agreed to continue to deepen cooperation in various fields, work together to meet challenges, and promote continuous development of China-Maldives relations to a new level. The relationship between the two countries has deepened significantly, marked by frequent high-level exchanges and visits. This has expanded new channels for bilateral cooperation and introduced fresh dimensions to their partnership. In January 2024, Vice Minister of the International Department of the CPC Central Committee, Sun Haiyan, visited the Maldives. In March, Major General Zhang Baojun, Deputy Director of the Office for International Military Cooperation of China, visited the Maldives. In March, Ren Shenjun, President of the Export-Import Bank, visited the Maldives. In May, Minister of Health Dr. Abdullah Halil visited China and attended the SCO Traditional Medicine Forum in Jiangxi Province. In July, Minister of Islamic Affairs Dr. Muhammad Shahim Ali Said attended the 8th China-Eurasia Expo in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. In August, Minister of Higher Education, Labor and Skills Development, Dr. Maria Maria, visited China. Fruitful practical cooperation between the two countries has brought tangible benefits to the Maldivian people. Over the past 6 years, the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge has brought about tremendous changes to the development of the Maldives and people's livelihood, vividly demonstrating how the Belt and Road Initiative and China-Maldives friendly cooperation have benefited the Maldivian people. Projects such as the Valana International Airport tens of thousands of social housing units, Lam Link Road, and microgrid seawater desalination have greatly improved the living conditions of the Maldivian people and promoted the economic and social development of the Maldives. During President Dr. Mohammad Muiz's visit to China in January 2024, the two sides signed a number of cooperation documents which are being implemented and have made positive progress. President Dr. Mohammad Muiz also attended the 2024 Invest Maldives Business Forum, and enterprises of the two countries held in-depth discussion on economic and trade cooperation. In March, China and the Maldives signed the exchange of letters on the Maldives Hospital Laboratory Equipment Project. In May, the exchange of letters for the feasibility study of the Willimale Hospital project was signed. In July, the exchange of letters for the feasibility study of the development of Male and Willimale Roads project was signed. In September, the two sides signed a MOU on the settlement of currency account transaction and direct investments in local currencies to facilitate trade, investment, and tourism cooperation. Meanwhile, local cooperation between the two countries continues to deepen. Some cities in China and the Maldives have established sister city relationship to expand cooperation and develop together. In February 2024, Yunnan Province donated teaching equipment to Mafushi School. In March, Shandong Province donated civil vehicles to the Ministry of Cities, Local Government and Public Works. The embassy donated 12 eco-friendly ambulances to the Ministry of Health. In May, Xizang Autonomous Region donated 1,500 tons of spring water to the Maldives. In July, Yunnan Province donated solar street lights to Himafushi. In August, the China-Maldives Trade and Investment Cooperation Conference was held in Male. The economic and trade cooperation between the two countries continued to make new progress. Our two peoples have enhanced mutual understanding and affinity through mutual exchanges, writing more and more good stories of friendship. The China-Maldives Ophthalmology Center Assistance and Cooperation Program not only brought light to many Maldivian patients with eye diseases, but also trained local ophthalmic medical staff and helped establish a permanent eye hospital in the Maldives. Over the past 2 years, cities in China such as Beijing, Chengdu, Kunming, Xiamen, and Hong Kong have launched multiple direct flights to Male. The number of Chinese tourists visiting the Maldives has rapidly increased, exceeding 200,000 by early September, making it the top source of tourists and contributing to the flourishing development of the Maldives tourism industry. Several batches of Maldivian friends went to China for training to enhance the capacity building in various fields. Under the new circumstances, China-Maldives relations face a historical opportunity to build on past achievements and forge ahead. In July this year, the third plenary session of the 20th Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, CPC, was held successfully in Beijing, which scientifically planned the overall deployment of further deepening reforms in a comprehensive manner and promoting Chinese modernization, and released clear signals to further expand high-level opening up to the outside world. It will provide new opportunities for all countries in the world, including the Maldives. China will continue to work with the Maldives, taking the implementation of the important consensus of the two heads of state as an opportunity to promote practical cooperation between the two countries to achieve more fruitful results and bring more benefits to the people of the two countries.
Now, let's give a warm round of applause to welcome Her Excellency Wang Lixin, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the People's Republic of China to the Republic of Maldives, to deliver a speech.
Honorable President Dr. Muhammad Muiz, Honorable Vice President Hossein Muhammad Latif, Honorable Speaker Abdul Rahim Abdullah, Honorable Chief Justice Ahmed Mutasim Adnan, Honorable former President Wahid, Honorable Ministers, MPs, party leaders, dear colleagues from diplomatic corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, very good afternoon to you all. It is indeed a great honor for me to welcome all of you to join us in celebrating the 75th anniversary of the People's Republic of China. 75 years is a fleeting moment in human history, but for the Chinese people and for our nation, it has been 70 years of epoch-making changes. The Communist Party of China has united and led the Chinese people in achieving two miracles of rapid economic growth and long-term social stability. China's GDP has increased by 223 times from 1952 to 2023. China has become the second largest economy in the world and contributed over 30% to the global economic growth for many consecutive years. Especially in the past decade, under the strong leadership of Central Committee of CPC with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core, we have won the largest battle against poverty in the world, lifting nearly 100 million people out of poverty. We have accomplished the building of a moderately prosperous society in all aspects. Over the past 75 years, China has always pursued peaceful development and made important contributions to world peace and development. In this changing and turbulent world, new risks and challenges keep cropping up. No country can stay unaffected. As a responsible major country, China is committed to contributing Chinese wisdom and solutions to global governance. President Xi Jinping has put forward the vision of building a community of a shared future for mankind and advocated high-quality Belt and Road cooperation, proposed the Global Development Initiative, Global Security Initiative, and the Global Civilization Initiative, called for an equal and orderly multipolar world and universally beneficial and inclusive economic globalization to realize the world modernization together with all the countries, and pledged that China will remain a staunch force for peace, stability, and the progress of the world, which is warmly welcomed by the international community. Over the past 75 years, the Communist Party of China is consistently undertaking self-reform, striving to build China into a strong country and advancing the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. Not long ago, the third plenary session of 20th CPC Central Committee has been successfully held in China. It made a well-conceived overall plan for further deepening reform and advancing Chinese modernization, sending a clear signal of expanding high-standard opening up, which will provide new opportunities to the world. China is ready to join hands with all countries in the world, including the Maldives, to build a community with a shared future for mankind and work together for a better future. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, the Maldives is a traditional friendly neighbor of China and an important cooperation partner of China. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations 52 years ago, despite the vicissitudes of the international community situation, China and the Maldives have always respected and supported each other, setting a good example of equal treatment, mutual assistance, and win-win cooperation among countries of different sizes. This year marks the 10th anniversary of President Xi Jinping's historic state visit to the Maldives, and also the 10th anniversary of the Maldives joining the Belt and Road Initiative. Under the strategic guidance of the leaders of the two countries, of our bilateral relations have yielded fruitful results. The China-Maldives Friendship Bridge, the expanded Vilana International Airport, and also social housing projects have brought transformative changes to the Maldivian national development and the people's livelihood. In January this year, at the invitation of President Xi Jinping, President Dr. Muizu paid a very successful state visit to China. The two heads of state announced to elevate our relations to a comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership, and all bilateral relations have come to a new level. The relations, currently, the two sides are working very hard to implement the consensus reached by the two heads of state. We are accelerating China-aided projects to develop a 100-bed tertiary hospital in Vili Malay, and to develop the roads of Malay and Vili Malay to establish new landmarks for our close cooperation. Both sides are trying to expand the cooperation in tourism, agriculture, fishery, trade, and investment areas. China stays as the largest tourist market for the Maldives, with the tourist arrivals from China exceeding 210,000. Actually, in the coming Golden Week of our National Day holiday, we are looking forward to a large number of Chinese tourists coming here. Hopefully, the results price will not go too high, since some of my colleagues, when they book rooms, they found that the price is too high now. Actually, we have also been increasing the people-to-people exchanges in the fields of culture, education, sports, women, youth, and media. We are working together to promote exchanges and cooperation between China's provinces and cities and the Maldivian atolls and islands, so as to bring more benefits to the two peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I'm delighted to notice that the Maldivian government is devoted to economic diversification and sustainable development, promoting economic reforms, improving the people's livelihood, and playing a leading role in the climate change issue under the framework of CIS. The Chinese side highly appreciates this and will continue to support the Maldives in enhancing its capacity for independent development, exploring a development path that suits its national conditions, and playing a more active role in the international affairs. My experience in this amazing country has told me that the Maldives may be small, but your vision is big. The resources here may be limited, but the potential is huge, is unlimited. The national conditions may be vulnerable, but the Maldivian people are resilient. So I think that's why you can make such remarkable achievements and become the world-leading tourist destination. So keeping this in mind, I'm fully confident that under the leadership of President Dr. Moise, and with the joint efforts and hard work from all the people of the Maldives, the Maldives will get better and better and achieve even greater progress and prosperity in the future. Just as the Maldivian proverb goes, a solid foundation is essential for a well-built edifice. Standing on a new historical starting point, China is ready to join hands with the Maldives to enhance strategic mutual trust, carry forward traditional friendship, strengthen mutual beneficial cooperation. Together, we strive to build a community with a shared future, benefiting the people of our two countries. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency President Dr. Moise, the Maldivian government, the People's Majlis, and friends from all walks of life. Thank you all for your unremitting efforts and the great contributions to promoting China-Maldives friendly cooperation. Thank you all for your strong support to our embassy here over the past long period of time. We are looking forward to working even closely with all of you toward a better future for China-Maldives friendly relations. May I wish both China and Maldives prosperity, our two peoples happiness and well-being. May I wish our two countries enjoy everlasting friendship. May I wish all the distinguished guests enjoy good health and full success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Now, let's once again extend our warmest applause to welcome His Excellency President Dr. Mohamed Moise to address us.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Her Excellency Ambassador Wang Lijin, Speaker of the Parliament Honorable Abdurrahim Abdullah, Chief Justice Honorable Muttasim Adnan, former President Dr. Muhammad Wahid Hassan, Cabinet Ministers, members of the Parliament, ambassadors, high commissioners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. It is with immense pleasure that I join you today to celebrate the occasion of the 75th National Day of the People's Republic of China. On behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Maldives, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to the esteemed leadership and resilient citizens of the People's Republic of China. Today, we commemorate the founding of the People's Republic of China 75 years ago. It is a day that symbolizes the unwavering spirit, endurance, and perseverance of the Chinese people. It is a celebration of a journey that has seen China rise from adversity to become a global leader across multiple domains, from economic progress to technological innovation, from cultural enrichment to scientific excellence. Over the course of these 75 years, China's transformation has seen nothing short of miraculous, has been nothing short of miraculous. What began as a vision to rebuild a nation from the ashes of hardship has blossomed into an inspiring story of growth, prosperity, and leadership on the world stage. China's trajectory of resilience, coupled with a commitment to modernization, has firmly established its position as a powerful force in the global economy, while its cultural heritage continues to inspire millions. In the past few decades, China has demonstrated to the world the power of unity, the strength of strategic vision, and the tenacity to overcome any challenge. From the grandeur of the Great Wall to the sleek, futuristic skyline of Shanghai, and the cutting-edge advances in artificial intelligence and quantum technology, China has been a shining beacon of what a nation can achieve through dedication and hard work. China's rise is not just its own story. It is a source of inspiration for all developing nations, including the Maldives. Through the reforms initiated under visionary leadership, China has lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty, creating unprecedented prosperity and becoming the world's second largest economy. For us in the Maldives, China's transformation is a powerful testament to the possibilities that emerge when nations dare to dream big and act decisively. Allow me to share a story, one that is deeply embedded in the collective memory of the Maldives, symbolizing the profound friendship between our nations. In 2004, the Maldives experienced one of its darkest moments when the Indian Ocean tsunami devastated our shores. Lives were lost, homes were destroyed, and entire communities were displaced. Amidst this overwhelming tragedy, nations from across the globe extended their support, but among the first countries to come to our aid was China. In those critical days following the disaster, Chinese medical teams and disaster relief experts arrived swiftly on our islands, bringing more than just aid. They brought hope. These professionals worked tirelessly, side by side with Maldivian citizens, not only delivering medical care, but also helping to rebuild homes and restore a sense of normalcy. Their efforts were more than acts of assistance. They were acts of solidarity. These teams arrived as strangers but left as friends, and the memory of their selfless service continues to resonate in the hearts of the Maldivian people. This heartwarming gesture of support is emblematic of the enduring friendship between our two nations. It underscores the mutual trust and understanding that has come to define China-Maldives relations, a relationship not merely transactional, but rooted in the compassion that arises in times of need. The relationship between the Maldives and China is built on the solid foundation of trust, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to the principles of sovereignty and non-interference. Despite the geographical distance that separates our nations, the bond of friendship has always grown stronger over the years. Our partnership, rooted in common aspirations of peace, development, and cooperation, is one that both nations cherish deeply. China has consistently been a steadfast partner in the development journey of the Maldives, whether through numerous housing projects and infrastructure projects that have transformed our archipelago or through assistance during challenging times. China has stood by our side. The landmark China-Maldives Friendship Bridge is a shining symbol of this enduring partnership, a daily reminder of the strength and possibilities that arise when two nations come together with a shared vision for the future. Looking ahead, we envision even a greater cooperation between our nations in areas such as trade, tourism, agriculture, fisheries, renewable energy, cultural exchange, and housing and infrastructure development. The Belt and Road Initiative, which has the potential to redefine global connectivity, offers an exciting pathway for even deeper collaboration. The Maldives is committed to playing an active role in this initiative, believing firmly that it will foster mutual growth and prosperity not only for our two nations, but also for the broader region. As we gather here today to celebrate China's National Day, it is also a moment to reflect on the shared values that binds our nations together. The commitment to peace, the respect for sovereignty, and the pursuit of sustainable development are principles that both China and the Maldives uphold with great conviction. In a world that is increasingly interconnected, it is these values that will guide us towards a future of shared and mutual respect. As small nations like the Maldives confront the existential threat of climate change, we are reminded of the urgent need for international cooperation. China's leadership in promoting global climate action, its commitment to the Paris Agreement, and its vision of building a community with a shared future for humanity resonates deeply with us. We look forward to continuing our close collaboration with China to address some of the most pressing challenges of our time, from climate change to sustainable development and beyond. In closing, as we celebrate this important day, let us also celebrate the enduring friendship between China and Maldives, a relationship that is built on mutual respect, shared aspirations, and unwavering trust. As we look to the future, let us remain confident that the bonds of friendship and cooperation between our two nations will only grow stronger, guiding us towards a future filled with greater opportunities, prosperity, and harmony. On this auspicious occasion, I once again extend my warmest congratulations to the people and government of China. May the People's Republic of China continue to thrive, leading the way towards a more peaceful, prosperous, and harmonious world for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your inspiring and insightful words. Your Excellency Dr. Abdullah Khalil, Minister of Foreign Affairs, may I have the honor to invite you to join Ambassador Wang Lixin for the cake cutting ceremony? Let's count down together, okay? 3, 2, 1. Hooray! Applause.
To enjoy the cultural performances by our two countries' artists. China is actually a multi-ethnic country.
For over 30 years, we have been getting stronger and faster. We have been expanding our network across the globe. In the Middle East and Northern Africa, we have Sister Union, Arab States Broadcasting Union, sharing news with us daily. In Europe, we exchange news with